I'm State Representative Bruce Dammeier. I have the privilege of representing the good people of the 25th Legislative District here in Olympia. We're halfway through the session, and I wanted to do my second legislative update. As you may recall, if you watched the first one, I talked last week about reforms to our state budgeting process. Today I'm going to talk about job creation, and the next time I'll talk about education. All areas important to me and very important to the people of the 25th District. So when it comes to job creation, there's three things that we can address here. Job creation is primarily a private sector issue. Our private businesses are the ones that create job opportunities for our citizens. But there are some areas where our state can play. The first thing is state purchasing policies shouldn't undermine jobs. We recently had a situation where we had guardrail posts manufactured in Sumner which are now going to be purchased from out of state. I think that was a bad decision on the part of our state. That's a great example of where we shouldn't undermine jobs. The second is in regulation. There's many areas where regulation can work to counter jobs. I was concerned that our Washington State Extension, the experts on storm drainage, told me that some of the new rules that are being implemented, they don't even know how somebody can comply with them. That's a big problem for allowing our businesses to expand and to create jobs for our citizens. The last one is some specific legislative things that we can do that will help some of our citizens get employed. Two great examples in Pierce County, one that I'm prime sponsoring and one that I'm the number 2 sponsor on. Both of them, the first one is House Bill 2347. This has to do with changing the regulations around knives that allow our law enforcement, our military, and our firefighters to carry automatic or one-handed knives. This is an important technological advancement in knives, and they need this tool. And right now, we have knife manufacturers in Washington who want to manufacture that tool, and they have orders, but they can't manufacture it in the state of Washington because we have a law based back in the 50s that prohibits it. I'm proposing to change that law with House Bill 2347 that will allow them to manufacture and allow our law enforcement, firefighters, and military to possess those one-handed knives. As it turns out, currently our National Guard troops are issued those knives by the Army, and they're in violation of state law. I think it's a great example that will allow a manufacturer to expand in Pierce County and hire more citizens locally. The second one is House Bill 2383. This is a bill that adjusts for a court decision that was made a little while ago that had an unintended consequence of making a financial instrument that is available in all 50 states illegal in the state of Washington, or it increased the liability in the state of Washington, which caused the Tacoma employer to stop offering those products and to lose 50 jobs in Pierce County. I hope that with the passage of 2383, we can clarify that that law shouldn't have been involved, and that we can get those employees, 50 employees, added back and get that business to expand as well. Again, for the most part, jobs are the purview of our small businesses. That's where people get their jobs. In Olympia, we want to avoid undermining them. We want to avoid regulation that builds on the uncertainty and prohibits them from expanding. And where we can, we want to eliminate legislative barriers to reasonable expansion and get our citizens back to work. Thank you very much. I appreciate the chance to represent you down here. Next time we'll talk about education. I'm State Representative Bruce Dammeier. Have a great day.